The death on Christmas Day. The village of Blackwood lay blanketed in snow, its cobblestone streets illuminated by the soft glow of lanterns and the faint shimmer of moonlight. On Christmas Eve, the quaint houses, adorned with wreaths and twinkling lights, seemed to hold their breath in anticipation of the holiday. Yet, a shadow loomed over the festive cheer, a darkness that whispered through the icy wind and crept into the hearts of the villagers. At the edge of the village stood Blackwood Manor, an imposing estate with ivy-covered walls and windows like vacant eyes. It had been abandoned for decades, ever since the Griswold family tragedy. Rumors swirled among the townsfolk. Some spoke of restless spirits, others of a curse that brought ruin to any who entered. That evening, as families gathered by their fireplaces, young Clara Bell ventured toward the manor, clutching a bundle of candles. She was only 16, with a curiosity as sharp as the winter air. Clara's best friend, Martha, had dared her to retrieve a trinket from the manor, a challenge Clara couldn't resist. "I'll be back before the clock strikes 12, she assured herself, stepping into the frozen yard. The wind howled as she pushed open the creaking gate, her footsteps crunching on the snow. Inside the manor, silence reigned. Clara's candle cast flickering shadows on the peeling wallpaper and broken furniture. She felt the air grow colder as she ascended the staircase, her breath forming clouds in the dim light. "This place isn't so bad," she muttered, more to hear her own voice than anything else. Her confidence wavered when she reached the second floor. A faint sound echoed, a soft, rhythmic tapping. Clara followed the noise to a door at the end of the hallway. It was ajar, revealing a room bathed in an eerie blue light. On the floor sat an old music box, its lid open and the ballerina within spinning to a haunting melody. Clara's curiosity turned to unease as the temperature dropped further. "Hello?" she called, her voice trembling. The music box stopped abruptly. Before she could react, the door slammed shut behind her, plunging her into darkness. When Clara didn't return, the villagers grew worried. Martha, racked with guilt, gathered a group to search for her friend. They found her footprints leading to the manor, but the trail vanished at the gate. Inside, they discovered the music box, its melody playing softly despite no one winding it. The next morning, Clara's body was found in the churchyard, her face frozen in an expression of terror. The priest, Father Elias, examined the scene and declared her death unnatural. "Something evil has come to Blackwood," he warned. As Christmas Day dawned, unease spread through the village. People whispered of the Griswold curse. Decades ago, on a Christmas night, the Griswold family had perished under mysterious circumstances. Their youngest daughter, Eleanor, had been found clutching the same music box. Father Elias delved into the manor's history and uncovered a chilling tale. The Griswolds had practiced forbidden rituals, seeking power and wealth. On one Christmas night, they summoned a malevolent spirit, but the ritual went awry. The spirit, bound to the music box, had claimed their lives and cursed the estate. "The curse is spreading," Elias told the villagers. "We must destroy the music box to end it." The villagers, led by Elias, gathered at the church that evening. The music box was placed on the altar, its melody growing louder and more dissonant. As Elias began the exorcism, the church's candles flickered, and an unnatural wind swept through the nave. A figure appeared, a young girl in a tattered dress, her eyes glowing like embers. "You cannot stop me," she hissed, her voice echoing with malevolence. It was Eleanor, or what remained of her. The villagers froze in fear, but Elias stood firm. He recited prayers, his voice rising above the chaos. Eleanor's form twisted and shrieked, the sound reverberating through the church. With a final cry, she lunged at Elias, but the priest held up his crucifix, and the spirit dissolved into ash. As the church fell silent, the music box shattered into pieces. The villagers rejoiced, believing the curse had been lifted. But Father Elias's face remained grim. "The spirit may be gone, but the darkness it brought will linger," he warned. Blackwood celebrated Christmas Day with heavy hearts. Clara's death and the horrors of the night left scars that would never heal. The manor was burned to the ground, its ashes scattered in the wind. Years later, on a snowy Christmas Eve, children playing near the churchyard claimed to hear faint music, a haunting melody carried on the winter breeze.